Hey, what's up, guys? It's Saint here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to train your hunting in Ashes of Creation to level 10. This may not be the most effective way, but this is the way that I found that is somewhat, I wouldn't say somewhat fast. It's definitely a grind, but it it's the only way that I've found to do it in the alpha access. So today we're just going to be starting next to the guy where you get your horses from, where you get your horse from. Um, this I think you'll get your horse at like level 2 maybe. Maybe you get it at level 1. I don't know. I think you level up to 2 before you get your horse. You'll get your horse here, right here on the map, right here in Lionhold. Then basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go south here. You're gonna go over to the Grems in the south. Now, when we get there, I'll explain a little bit more about what we're gonna do as far as farming them goes. But when you get there, there's going to be a field, a big field of Grems. Now, you can farm the big field of Grems and hope they spawn around. Like, here's some Grems right here. You can farm some of these. You can farm these aggressive Grems. And you can see there's one right here that I'm just going to gather. Now, they do spawn around this field. As people are killing them, more will spawn. But I'm going to show you the spot that I like to go to, because it's a lot more efficient, I think. And I'd say Grems that you can tame, or that you can hunt rather, spawn back faster. The spot I go to is to this tree. I go to this tree. So this tree is a good spot to be in because 3 Grems will spawn here during the day. Sometimes Grems will spawn behind the tree as well. And you can kill the Grems behind the tree because they'll spawn behind the tree. 1 Grem will spawn there, 1 Grem will spawn there, and 1 Grem will spawn there. Basically, all you're going to do is you're just going to sit here, and you're going to kill these 3 Grems on repeat. Now, they have a pretty quick respawn timer. As you can see, the bodies are already dissipating. So they're going to spawn back here, right here. Usually, I wait till all 3 spawn back, just in case 1 Grem does come back as a tameable. Because if one comes back as a tameable and you're fighting them, anybody can come up and grab that Grem from you. So I usually wait till all 3 Grems spawn back before I start attacking again. I would recommend doing this around level 6 or 7, maybe 8 or higher. Definitely higher. The higher the better. The only reason why I recommend doing this higher is because you'll kill the Grems a lot faster. As you can see, I'm level 9.5 right now, and I kind of like the main Grem that I attack, I 3-shot it. So you could say that I'm probably not doing this as efficiently as possible just because of my level. I have seen a level 15 here before one-shotting the Grems. I'd say that's probably way more efficient. But if you want to start early with your hunting, then by all means just sit here and farm these Grems and wait for them to respawn. Just know that it'll take a lot longer for you to kill the Grems, so the respawn timer will be a lot longer for a huntable Grem. Right now I'm level 9 hunting, 6% of the way through. I'm trying to get to 10 here. Once I get to 10, I'll show you guys where I'm going to farm next. As far as leveling up goes, again. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that video when I get level 10. But yeah, this is basically the tree that I sit at to farm the Grems to level up my hunting. Since 3 spawn here pretty rapidly while you kill them. I'm going to at least wait to end the video until I show you 1 spawns here. All 3 of these Grem spawns here, right here, they all have a chance to spawn the huntable Grems. So you could kill all 3, and then two or three could spawn huntable. Now, I've never had all 3 spawn huntable. That's pretty rare. I have had 2 spawn huntable multiple times. But I've never had 3 spawn. I've been probably at this for a couple days now to get to level 9. So it is a grind. It's definitely a grind. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's the most efficient way, but this is the only way that I've found to level up my hunting. I did sell some of my Grem carcasses the other day. Okay, you see one spawns back there. This is why you want to kill the ones behind the trees too, because they spawn behind the trees as well. So it's kind of like the ones behind the trees are kind of like a little bonus if you have downtime on the ones at the tree. So yeah. Usually nobody's sitting here, from what I can tell. Sometimes there might be one person sitting here if they know about the spot. But if they do know about the spot, another spot that I found yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday, was over here. Somebody came up to me and he was like, "Oh, are you farming Grems?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, I'll go to the other spot." And he went over here. And I think when I came over here before, there was a load of Grems. Maybe there's only 1 or 2 right here right now. But there was like at least 10 Grems over in this corner spot. So maybe check that corner spot if you're not having luck at the tree. If somebody's already camping the tree, check the corner spot. And then also another spot that I found sometimes has a lot is over here in this right corner. Sometimes this right corner has a lot of Grems that you can spawn and farm. It doesn't seem like they're there right now, so I don't know what the code is for when they spawn there or what, obviously, but yeah, sometimes to the left in that corner and then to the right in this corner they'll spawn a lot if somebody's already at the tree. But honestly, if somebody is at the tree, I would just wait your turn. I think the tree is probably the best spot because you can just sit here and farm these Grems on repeat. And then you can farm the ones behind the trees as well. Especially if you're using a bow. The ones behind the trees, you can just switch to your bow and then just kill the ones behind the trees without moving. If they show. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it.